All right, let's see what we got going on. Tyler, the number one stunt of the day. Tyler. See what Adele got to say about that today. All right, let me see. Get together. Let me get it together. I need to turn this way. I could turn this heat off, man. It's hot in here. All right. All right, let's get it together. She forgot today the number one fan bill. Pay your fare. Right. Oh, snap. That's funny. Peleus, what up? Peleus is off today, huh? Okay. That's a good look. What's happening, David? She said she was before Walker. That's all that matters. Yeah, Yella, insane. Yeah, I actually want Walker to come on because I see in the chat that he actually took that that trade on the pound. What time was that? Was it the 2 o'clock? I think it was 2 o'clock. I think it was the 2 o'clock, if I'm not mistaken. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. What time was the trade that Walker took? What time was that? And if it was at 2 o'clock, I don't understand what did he do? I'm a little confused. It was 2 o'clock on the pound? Which direction? I know it wasn't for no buy. For a buy? Man, oh man. Yeah, we need to talk about that. I wish somebody had a recording. I really wish we had the recording of that. Really do. Oh, Dallas got the 2 o'clock. Let me look at this 2 o'clock. Lord, please, let me see. He got it. Dallas, my man. My man, let me look at this. Goodness. All right. Oh, whoa. Excuse me. Um, thank you. Thank you very much. All right, so hopefully everybody will make their way on. I was about to do something else just now. Forgot what the hell it was. Hate when I do that. All right, but I got the video for 2 o'clock, so I'm about to review that in a minute. Then I'm going to talk about that. And I also need to get... Oh, let me see if the timer is working now. The timer wasn't working today. Am I the only one that experienced that? Am I the only one who experienced that the timer is not working? Still not working. Is that accurate? Timer's not working, correct? I know it ain't just me. I know it ain't just me. That's the whole... It look like the whole site is down. But let me finish doing what the hell I was about to do before I forget. And I don't have as much time as I would like to have today. I think I got to leave around 3:20, 3:15, 3:20. I got to get up out of here. So, let me see. All right, got it all set up. Okay, so let me come back over to this video and then I'll talk to y'all. Let me watch this real quick. 140, 145, 150, 2 o'clock. There it goes. All right, 2 o'clock. Nope, nope, nope. 2 o'clock gave you time. So there's a number of things about the 2 o'clock that I think I'll talk about also on training tonight. I have it now, so I'm gonna play this in training, and then I'm gonna talk about it. I'm definitely gonna talk about that. Cause that's like, that right there is like getting tricked. You at that point, to be honest with you, you guys should not have even been looking at anything in phase 3. It like at the 130, you already saw that there was too much going on. Way too much. Way too much going on. Like, it was obvious. And you guys know, every time that I explain what a stall is, what do I always say a stall is preceded by? What do I always say a stall is preceded by? What comes before the stall? Always. What do I always say? I'm a little I'm a little irritated actually, like from watching that, because I feel like you guys should not have even considered doing anything at that time, like at all. That shit was messy. Like that just was clearly just messy, like just messy. That was messy, man. Stalling is not stability, man. Yeah, man, that 2 o'clock was horrible. Let me see. I got the link for it here. I'm gonna give it to y'all so y'all can take a look at it. We're gonna look at it on training later too. That's the link for it right there. And and that's another thing too that I always talk about all the time, about jumping the gun to phase 3 when phases 1 and 2 ain't in place. If phases 1 and 2 ain't there, you shouldn't be in 3, regardless of how 3 is looking. If 1 and 2 ain't there, there ain't no 3. Palea said, did it almost lose? Nah, it wasn't no almost about it. That was a clear loss. Yeah, I mean, always. Chris is saying, learn from your mistakes and keep it moving. Definitely. Definitely. I mean, right there, the mistake really wasn't even the trade itself. The mistake was being in the market, period. That right there, the time was totally off. Cause I'm like, the reason I'm kind of aggravated is because I know that more than one of you took it. I think who took it? Walker took it and Ramon took it, I think. Yeah, and I understand. I understand. I understand everything. Like I understand why you would do it. I understand, how it looked. All of that. I got it. What I want to just reiterate, the link is in the thing. I just posted it. If you scroll up that screencast-o-matic link, you gotta fast forward towards let me give you the time in the video so you don't waste your time. Go up to right there, 3 minutes and 9 seconds into the video. At the 3:09 mark, start watching the video from that point on, and you'll see the 2 o'clock. And just look at it, because he started recording. It looked like he started recording. It was around 1 minute and 20 seconds left on the clock. And just look at the market. Just look at how the indicative is moving. And as soon as you see that, you're going to just be like, nope. That's a big ass nope immediately. Hold up, what? Well, I mean, see, Dallas, and Dallas, thank you for recording that, and I really appreciate the fact that you did record it because I really wanted to see what happened, and I'm glad that you recorded it. But even without the chart, you saw it. You didn't even need the chart to see it. As a matter of fact, maybe if you wasn't even looking at the chart, it would have been more intense in your head to know not to do anything with that. I don't know. Like there was all type of bursts and all type of speed, like before the minute mark. So, um, Chris said when I first started, I used to tell myself if the chart don't look like how it does in the blueprint project, I'm not even considering taking the trade. That and you see why I used to always tell you to look at the market when I take trades. Well, because I had to go and log off, but I did revenge it back before doing so. Walker, what does that mean? Walker about to be on punishment. I know. Are you saying that you took that trade and then you revenge traded right after that? Is that what I'm hearing? Walker, you on punishment, man. You on punishment. Oh my gosh. That's a matter of fact, that's a beating right there. First you get a beating, then you get punished after the beating too. I appreciate him telling the truth though, because he didn't have to say that. He did tell the truth though. For real. See, I can't tell y'all. See, the value in this whole conversation, I know it was. I know it was. I know you was in fuck you mode to the market. I know that. And it's easy to do. And really what it is just compounding of your emotions just on top of one another. And if you let that shit go too far, it'll create that loop. And then the next thing you know, you blacked out. And next thing you know, you made 3 or 4 deposits. You know what I'm saying? Like this is the type of shit that it can lead to for somebody with very little self-control. Now, mind you, in spite of him doing that, this is the value of this whole scenario. The value is that he told the truth and he shared it all. See, some people will do everything he did and won't say nothing. And what they'll do is they'll create that energy, and then that energy is going to imprison them because you don't have nobody else to reprimand you and to correct you and to bring your ass back and save you from yourself and your bullshit. So that energy compounds on top of itself. Next thing you know, you done took 8 trades trying to get back what you lost from one trade that you wasn't supposed to be in the first place. And this is the type of shit that people have done repeatedly in the past. And another lesson is Walker someone who trains for real. So if a situation like that can still happen to even him at his level, that goes to show you how imperative it is for you to stay focused on training properly and doing what you're supposed to do. You see what I'm saying? It's imperative. It's imperative. Like, all in all, it ain't nothing. Like, this is light work. It's light shit. It's nothing crazy. Because you got to understand that we are dealing with skill. It doesn't matter. But the point is that you don't want to have yourself in position where you're stutter stepping while you're in motion on the journey getting to where you want to get to. You understand what I'm saying? That's so it's like you working out all of the shit that you need to get out of your system now. However long it takes. However long it takes. It might be something very small. It might be something big and obvious as hell. Whatever. Sometimes it's subtle, sometimes it's in your face. Regardless of what, it's still shit that you gotta work out. You gotta work it out of your system. So and yes, I mean, see, and Walker he the type, I'm very good at studying and observing. The way that Walker is, he has a severe level of OCD. Like, it's worse than me. And what he does is he focuses, but then the focus is so intense that if he lets anything in at all, in addition to what he focuses in on, the stuff that he lets in, he'll give as much focus as the main thing. Does that make sense? It's like you can't let nothing in. Your shit got to be just this, because if you let this or a little bit of this, a little bit of that in, you giving the same energy and intensity to every one of them shits. It might be 5 or 6 different things coming into your circumference, and your intensity will be on all of them. You understand what I'm saying? The intensity is on all of them, and it's like, oh shit. Even if it's something that you shouldn't be doing, your intensity is there because that's how you move. It's like you don't know how to half step with your energy and your focus. You don't know how to do that. Like, you don't know how to divert energy. And that I know, because that's how I am. But the difference is that you can't let nothing in. And I think that that's what you've been doing, Walker, is you've been letting too many things in. And of course, this is just me looking from the outside at what you're doing and how you've been moving. It's like if you let too many things in, your focus is on all of them at the same time, which is crazy. Because what that means is you can pick whatever at the time, but you're not the one picking it. The circumstances of the market and what goes on selects what it is at the time. And then whichever one it is, that's where your focus goes. Your energy, your beam, your laser beam is hitting it. It's directly on it, even if that's not what you're supposed to be having in your circle at all. So it's like, it's kind of like having a big ass laser energy beam, but instead of you just pointing it at the moon, someone's like, all right, we'll point it at Mars, and you pointed at Mars. Now your laser's on Mars. And it's like, well, nah, we're not doing nothing with Mars, though. Just keep it on the moon. So it's like you got to do things to remind you to keep it on the moon so that you don't point it at Mars. Because if you point it at Mars, that's where the shit is going. And and again, the reason that like I sound passionate about it is because this is me. I know that behavior. That's me all day. Is OCD crazy? That's what it is. It's very intense. That's what it is, man. But I'm telling you, like this right here, I think was overdue too. I think that we had to have this dialogue and this conversation, and at some point, because you would just keep repeating You'll keep doing that shit until you stop. And it's like, well, damn, well, how do I stop? You have to stop. Like you stop everything for a minute, regroup, and then make the slate clean. And I don't mean start everything over. You don't have to do that. But like with the little things that you're doing, just like I give you an example. The way that you study is too much. Your study is too much. It's too many things that you're looking at. All you need to study on is stability. That's it. Just stability. And then when you have your energy directed into that, you won't do nothing else. You won't even see nothing else. And that's when the market does the bullshit, you're not asking questions about it or wondering about it. There's no doubts in your mind about where your focus is because your shit is just on stability and that's it. It's not giving any energy or any attention to nothing else. Like I don't even want to know about nothing else. This is what I'm talking about. You see why when I was doing the stability training, and I'm still doing it, but you see why I focus only on that? Because I know that what that does is it blocks all of this other shit out. And you have to do that. You got to do it. I went through this whole thing I went through with Jay Carly for mad long. Months. There was a time when she was doing all type of shit. And I was like, yo, I'm not talking to you. Like, you can't talk to me. And literally, I didn't talk to her. I just cut her off completely. She would message me and she would be telling me what she's doing. There was no response. I wouldn't say nothing. Because I'm like, that's the shit that you're going to have to work out. And you don't see it yet. And I can't make you see it. You got to see that shit for yourself and on your own. And then when you hit that point and you see it, you're like, yeah, yo, what the hell was I doing? And that's when that's the elevation right there that becomes the permanent elevation, because you're touching on elevation as you're moving because of the training process. Yes. But there's a point where it's like you shift and it's like you move to that level and you don't ever go back again. It's like you're there now. And I'm not talking about be all end all, but I'm talking about it's like a point that you reach where from that point moving forward, you will never go back to bullshit again. You just won't do it no more. You're not even interested in it. You know how some people be like, nah, well, yeah, well, oh, let me take a look at that. Yeah, let me see what that's about. Just look at me. Take me as an example. Right? When I'm looking at the market, right? And I'm looking at what the market is doing, how fast, how quick do you see me dismiss the bullshit in the market? Like, how fast do I do it? If I'm here and I'm looking at the chart and I'll watch real quick. I'll be like, nope, nah, no, it's not there. Nah, no, it's not there. How fast do I do that shit? It's instant. I don't waste no time at all. I'm not even entertaining it. I'm not looking like, damn, I could have took that one. You ever hear me say that? Do you ever hear me say, damn, I could have took that? No. I'm not playing with the market. You see, like, we're not here to play with the market. The market doesn't play with you. So you got an open invitation all the time to play around if you want. And I'm not saying that that's what Walker did, but what I'm saying is that anytime that you divert your attention off of the one thing that you should be having your focus on at all times, I don't care what it is. It could be something simple. You might, for whatever reason, shift from stability and start focusing on transition. Why are you focusing on transition? Don't focus on it. Don't focus on it. You know it's there, but so what? The only reason that you even know or want to know or be aware of transition is so that you know when the market ain't stable. You see what I'm saying? You want to just know and be aware of why the market's not stable. It's 6 million of them reasons. It's only one stable. That's it. It's one. It's either stable or it ain't. And if it ain't, there's degrees of ain't. It's really not stable. It's kind of not stable. It's almost stable. It's getting kind of stable. Getting kind of stable and almost there is not stable. It ain't. If there's anything wrong with how the market is looking, the market will let you know what's wrong with it. Just like when we're in training, what do I ask you? I'll be like, what was wrong with that one? I'm not asking you what was right with it. What am I asking you? What was wrong with it? Give me the reasons why we couldn't take it. Yeah, we needed to air it out, man. We need to air it out. He said, damn, that's accurate. My mind wasn't right today. Had unfiltered bullshit in my thoughts since I woke up. And I don't execute properly without a clear mind. Easy to do, man. That shit is easy to do. It's so easy to do that. And people wonder why, like, they'll either like poke fun or they'll just dismiss us as being like fanatical or obsessed. And I'm like, I am obsessed. But I'm obsessed with some shit that always got me right. You obsessed with bullshit in life. I'm obsessed with what I know always produces the result I'm looking for. And I don't care about nothing else. So it's like, nah, you shouldn't be like that. No. You're like that anyway. You just like that with some bullshit. I'm like that with some real shit. That's the difference. People, it's like, it's so funny. People act like they don't obsess over things. You obsess over everything. You obsessing over a bunch of shit right now. Is it valuable? Probably not. What I'm obsessing over is valuable as hell. That's the difference. So that's why I don't ever make excuses, not even excuses, or like I don't apologize for the way that I train and the way that I make you train. The way I make y'all train, I don't apologize for that. Ain't nothing to apologize about. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I know it's kind of, I know it's intense. Nah, fuck all of that. It's supposed to be intense. It's supposed to be obsessive. You're supposed to do this shit every day. Until you understand what you're looking at. When you come on this platform and you open it up, you know immediately what you're looking at. Having that ability is money in the bank all day. Money in the bank all day is freedom. Mm-hmm. See, and you got to be a man to admit that. I'm reading what Walker wrote. It's like you got to be a man to man up. And he talking it out, but he not making excuses for it. See what I'm saying? There's a difference because he's a man. I hate when people be soft. That shit gets on my nerves. Like, how you gonna be hard headed and soft at the same time? That shit don't go together. You want sympathy and shit. No, no. Dallas, you don't need the chart. I see what you had asked. You said, how can we understand the level of stability using the market information only with the chart? You don't need the chart. You looking at how price is moving. That's how you understand. The same thing we do all the time. I see what I'm gonna focus on for training. I need to just I'm just gonna continue drilling into that right there. Yeah. See, so like just like what Ramon is saying now, he says stability wasn't present at all. Looking back into it, so that goes to show you what happens within you that even allows you to. I'm not gonna say to slip because you're not really slipping. What you're doing is, for whatever the reason might be at the time, you're allowing your focus to go somewhere else. And because your focus goes somewhere else, it ain't here. And because it ain't here, you don't see it. Right? That's what happens. So again, the intensity that training and the repetition gives you teaches you not only how to focus, but what to focus on. And that's what I was saying a minute ago about just keeping it focused on one thing. That way, there's never this. Your laser beam is not doing this shit. Your laser beam is doing this. And it's either I got it or I don't have it. I don't have it. I don't have it. I don't have it. I got it. It's on or off. Ain't no in between. There's no gray area. That shit is black or white. It's the same. Adele said same goes with negative thoughts. You have to redirect it when you feel it creeping on you. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Definitely tough love all day. That shit. What other love is there? Mm-hmm. He said, I'm really not tripping at all. Allowed the bullshit to fester and it revealed itself in my attitude and execution today. I was silent for 6 days, so I'll just be sure I make 7 this go round till 66 days. Guillaume said, that's the one thing I've learned over the past week. It's really helped me walk away from maybe trades and only take real trades. It's a process. It's a process. And like Guillaume, I know that you take a lot of trades, and I had talked about that. And just like anything, this is a process for us. This is an ongoing process. That's why it really irritates me to no end when people be asking how long should I train for. Like, that shit gets on my nerves. Because I'm like, what do you mean? Like, what type of question is that? How long have you been doing your bullshit? Like, how like this be my question. How old are you? Oh, I'm 35. All right, so you've been doing whatever you've been doing for 35 years. It took you 35 years to get to where you are right now. How long do you think it's going to take you to undo the bullshit that you've been doing up to now? How long is that going to take? How long did it take you to create it? This is why your mind, like your mentality as far as training goes is now. Not, oh, I get to that. No, you should be training now, like all the time, all day. And people are like, nah, but that's kind of, don't you think that's a bit much? No, a bit much. No, bullshit in life is a bit much. When you train and you direct your focus on something that's going to reward you, that it ain't nothing bullshit about that. That's what you should be doing. Maybe that's why you still fucking up, because you refuse to do it. I don't be understanding how people come through training and leave. And then still be like messaging me. Oh, Mark, are you still doing training? What? What kind of question is that? I'm like, are you still breathing? Did you just take a breath today? What's the answer to that? Yes? Okay, so don't ask me that question no more, please. Right. That's obsessing over TV shows that don't pay the bills and shit. Come on, man. Winter said, one thing I caught is when Fuller says he just was not at ease, not relaxed to take a trade. Specifically, if I'm not relaxed, I don't want to deal with the market. Yep. Yep. Tyler said, obsession of sports teams where you've never attended or lived near. I don't have time, but my show's on at 9 and my team play at 11. Exactly. Exactly. It's bullshit. They just be doing bullshit. Like all the time. Participation trophies and shit. Screw that. Earn it. Yep. Yep. T, what's good, man? Dallas said, looking at the market from 140, I could say we're in phase 2. The market slowly stable, but behavior's off. And we know what that means. It means it's not stable. Ramon said, yeah, my focus wasn't fully on observing the market, but on making a trade, basically. Ain't gonna happen again. Juice Man got me. Fuck the Juice Man. You're bigger than the Juice Man. You bigger and you are stronger than the Juice Man is. Guillaume said, a lot less since you talked to me about it. Thank you. Definitely. Yeah, T, you're going to have to play this one back. Yeah, like y'all notice I don't talk about the Juice Man no more. Because I'm not even giving him the energy. He don't even get to enjoy my energy no more. Fuck that. And that way you know what? It's like, I realized too what the Juice Man was doing. The Juice Man was giving people validation for doing bullshit. Because now you can say, well, the Juice Man caught me. No, we ain't gonna be able to have no reason or no excuse for nothing. Fuck that. The Juice Man ain't do shit to you. You did it. Accountability. All this shit is real. Like, this is real life lessons. Like, this is not just about trading in the market. This is life. And the same shit that we doing here is the same shit that goes on in life, ain't it? People want to pass that buck off quick. They don't be wanting to be responsible for nothing. Like, no, you gonna have to be responsible. Just like when you have your kids. Your kids get on your nerves all day. Okay, that's what it is though. You decided to have kids, right? You was feeling good when you was making them. They here now. That's it. Ain't nothing else to talk about. Right. Right. Now you want to cry and complain. Oh, my kids are out of control. Nah, you just soft. That's it. That's what it is. You just soft. Right. You want the pleasure without the business. Exactly. All the time. God accept responsibility. How can you not? Yeah, that's what I want to hear. You know what I'm saying? Mark's talk after I took all those trades that week, and then the market slapping me twice, made me choke out the juice man after that. That's it. That's it. And there's nothing else to talk about. Yep. Right. Right. You letting your kids parent you, telling you what to do. Sometimes I catch my wife doing that. Like especially with my daughter. Cause my daughter, she mouths off like how my wife does. So it's like she's dealing with herself and the mini me version of herself. And it's rough for her. She don't know what to do sometimes. I'm like, you see how you, that's you all day. That's the same shit that you be doing. Like you don't like when somebody does it back, huh? She'd be like, I don't know what to do with her. I'm like, you better regulate her. Like remember, what came first? The egg ain't come before the chicken. Shit. Right. Exactly. That's why you need mother and father. Yes, sir. Paley said, you want freedom, you're going to have to earn it. It's not easy. Yep. Tyler said, my new parents group said giving into your child shows your trust and stuff. Be like, well, I guess there's no trust here. Ain't no trust here. There's trust issues. How about that? We got trust issues. Shit. Yeah, but this right here was good though. This was needed. I feel like Walker definitely needed that. There's a transfer of energy that takes place every time you hear what you know already from outside of you, because sometimes it becomes difficult for you to talk to yourself to keep yourself focused. Sometimes somebody else got to do it because you'll keep repeating something that you missed. Just like I was saying, how the intensity and having OCD, your intensity is very high. Like with whatever it is that you're focusing on. That's why you got to be careful where you focus, because you focus on the wrong shit, you're going to get the same intensity to the wrong shit. So we got to be very careful with where the focus goes. And I know that that's what his problem was. Like I already knew. But it's different when we can actually talk through it and then connect. Because I know that he understands. He understood all of this. That's why he's not upset about it. I know he's not mad. Like, damn, Mark is yelling at me. I will yell at anybody. Because sometimes that's just what you need to hear. And I can yell at you because I already know what you're doing. And I'm only yelling at you so that you understand the intensity and the severity of what you're doing, so that in your subconscious, that shit gets shocked out of you. Like for some people, you need the shock value. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody that, it's just like if it was somebody that was soft. Like Walker's not soft. Walker's not soft at all. But there's a lot of people that's mad soft. So if I talk to them the way that I just talked to Walker, some of them will quit because they be like, "Oh my God, he's mean." It's like, good. You should quit because you're not built yet. You're not there yet. You need to build up what you need to have. That your skin ain't thick at all. You ain't even got no skin. You just bone. You just to the bones. Soft. And when you, it's like you can't be soft. You're alive. You're alive. How are you gonna be soft? It's all type of shit in the world that'll fuck you up. How are you gonna be soft? Like, how does that work? You can't be soft. That's why life will be so hard, because you're soft. If you think life is hard, it's because you're soft. How about that? Yeah, this shit is hard because you soft. Stop being so soft, the shit won't be so hard. Yeah, man. Chip said, now I want bacon and eggs. Oh, man. Yeah. I get, maybe I was in a previous life or something, right? That's it. Pele's hit it. He said, you can't be soft in any situation in this jungle world. For real. Guillaume said, this talk sounds and feels exactly like my talk felt. Plus, everyone in the group jumping in on the beat down made me realize how real it was. I appreciate that. Hell yeah. It's like, because we're going to come, we coming with the right energy always. Like this vibration is doing this all the time. It's moving, it's spinning. So it's like, eventually you're going to get caught up in the vibration. And anytime that you do anything that is not a part of the vibration, you get corrected immediately. And you need it. You need that correction, especially now early when you first starting out, because you ain't going to be able to sustain it all going through without the proper energy attached to you. Another reason why you can't have, you can't be soft. You got to have thick skin. It's like, it ain't nothing. Like, yeah, you got corrected. You better be glad that we corrected you, because the market don't give a shit. Market don't even know that you there. And the market is the one you got to deal with. So which one would you rather be corrected by, the market or by us? So that's how I always look at that, Right. Right. If you accept losses, you'll accept more. Exactly. Exactly. It's just like how people will put up with bullshit from somebody else. And I mean, I don't care who it is. You can't put up with bullshit that's detrimental to your well-being from another human being. You cannot do that. So if you're doing that, you're soft. You don't got to stay soft, but you are soft if you're allowing that to happen. You're going to have to stop that shit. Oh, but it's my husband. I don't give a shit if it's your mother. And I'm serious. I don't care who it is. You should not put up with bullshit from nobody. Period. You know what's right, you know what's wrong. And that's it. T said, markets coming from a genuine place. I'll accept the ass chewing any day. Always 100, man. Always. Peleus in life, you have to pick and choose what loop you want to be in. Do you want to be a trader or not? Kev says, some people will see you and take advantage of you or kill you. Exactly. Exactly. Because they know what they can get away with you. That's what cowards do. Cowards prey on the weak. So if you soft, you automatically got the bullseye on you. You who they coming after. Because you soft. Yep, market doesn't even care about your pocketbook. It will take it from you without regret all day. T said, put up with bullshit from a bullshit person, which is sad. Right. Ramon Papa Mark and his gang straightening people out since 17. David said, have to be cold-blooded and emotionless about this. Exactly. Can't put thousands of dollars on the table if there's goofy shit or distractions on your mind. Couldn't have said it better. Tyler said, your thin skin will evaporate in the market. Not tear, evaporate, non-existent. You can only hope Mark yells at you first. The market won't yell. It'll laugh. That's hard. That's hard. And he right about that. Like, you better pray that I yell at you first. You better pray that I hear about your bullshit before you keep doing it. And the market really tear you up. Yeah, this is good. And I know a lot of people got a lot of value and a lot of deliverance just in this one dialogue today. Like, I already know that. Because we never just do thing and it's aimed at one person anyway. Because I guarantee you that it's somebody else doing the same shit. And you need to hear it. Right. Thanos snap his fingers over. Exactly. Yep. Yeah, this is good stuff though. And Walker be all right. Like I said, it ain't nothing. It's just a matter of redirecting the focus. That's all. You're going to be fine. Yep. Yep. Guillaume said always, this is a group thing. We all need it. Yep. Yep. Bailey said real mentors should be your accountability partner. Absolutely. All day. All day, man. Yep, this was solid. All right, I got to get up out of here. Yo, I'll holler at y'all on training. Everybody else, mañana. Oh, y'all make sure that y'all like this video, please. Everybody that's on here now, before you get off, please press the thumbs up button and like the video. There is 17 of y'all that ain't do it yet. I'm gonna stay here till y'all like the daggone video. It's up to 9. So there are 13 of y'all that didn't do it yet. Not even 15. 14. Thumbs up, please. Yeah, some of y'all is hard-headed. Thumbs up, please. Press the like button. All right, y'all, I'm out.